Okay, welcome back to the Woodward Cup. With me tonight is co-host Wendy. Welcome, Wendy.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
That's all right. So we are getting towards the business end of the season, but we'll come back to that in a moment. We've been off air for a little while. We've been travelling widely, almost internationally. But anyway,
well, our other commitments. Yes. We've been in very high demand lately.
We have been. Yes. We have been. But yes, we're now sadly into the stage where there are only 4 teams left. But I think you're going to go into that very, very shortly, aren't you?
Yes.
So we're now looking at really who is the going to be the trophy winner, and sadly, this trophy is going to be heading north of the border this year.
It is a shame.
It is a shame.
It is a shame,
but
yes.
it has been residing here for quite some time, so that's okay.
Yes.
We've got to spread it around.
True.
Okay, over to you, Coach Wendy.
Okay, well, I just thought it'd be interesting to go over a little bit of data for this last season.
Yes.
But first of all, last week's game was very good, and Caboolture Vikings defeated Yellow Leadbetters 529 to 696.
Ooh, okay.
So and Mollymook Monsters, were defeated by Narangba Bulldogs. Yes, and that was 627 to 743.
Yeah,
so
hang on. He just fell over.
Did he? Well, shock that you're not in it.
Yeah, well, don't fall over this next game.
Yes, it's very sad that you're not in the last.
That's all right. We've got to spread it around.
You do.
Got to spread it around.
But next week, more importantly, we've got the Phantom Roosters. Steve, you're playing Narangba Bulldogs. Go, Will.
Yes.
Sorry, Steve, but I'm a little bit biased there. And Caboolture Vikings, Glenn, you play Wood Raiders. Keith, now, I can't really have a...
No,
I can't,
no.
We're neutral.
We're neutral.
Yes. But going back over the season, Phantom Roosters actually defeated Narangba Bulldogs in round 4. 398 to 624. So, Will, although you've learnt a lot this season, mate, so I think that should be a good game.
But that was only early in the season.
Oh, yeah, and I think Will might have been asleep at the time.
Yes.
So, we'll let it go.
Bedtime.
Yeah. Caboolture Vikings defeated Wood Raiders in round 1. And actually it was quite a 733 to 524.
Right.
So so that should be an interesting one too. Maybe Wood Raiders just dropped the ball a little bit. Do you think?
Yes.
Maybe that's what it is. But then again, you should know that football, you don't kind of drop the ball, do you?
No, certainly not in a shortened season.
No, that's right. Yes, that's a bit. Not sure about this one this year.
No, we'll have to talk to the commissioner about that.
Yeah, because with your buys and that, those of us that kind of sit out, you lose the momentum.
Yes, you do.
You do, yes.
And the upset wins.
Yes.
Yes, that's how Bathurst Bulldogs did very well last year. We snuck up in the buys.
And it means you've got to think more and play, anyway.
You do.
But now the highest score of the season to date, was Caboolture Vikings in round 9.
Wow.
He had an 807.
Wow.
Which isn't bad.
Yeah, very good.
But I do feel as though this season, I don't know whether they've changed their scoring, but the scores, I feel, are down on last year.
Yes. I hate to say it, but last year I had a couple of games where I scored more than 900 points.
Well, but I don't think you were alone there. I think, to be fair, you weren't the only one to score.
But it's our show. We can mention it.
Oh, okay. It's our show. So, yes. All right then. Yeah.
They can make their own video.
That's right, But now the lowest scores, they were interesting too. Narangba Bulldogs. Now, you've made it to the finals, mate. Or to what are we, semi-finals? Finals? But in round 4, preliminary final,
yes.
You had a 378, mate. So you've learned a lot since then. But again, maybe that might have been the night you're asleep.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Now, the taxman. I hope he's learned a lot this year.
He has, I think.
He has he? Because he had a 381 and a 390.
He wasn't quite with it.
Is that how you put it?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, rightio. I don't know him, so I can't really say.
No, that's okay.
Is his bedtime early?
Well, I don't know. But
You don't
anyway,
know. Okay,
I
all
think
right.
he's learned how it works.
Yeah, but the newbies like Taxman and Mackay Mounties, Tom. Okay, now I think you've both had 2 wins this year, so that means, gee whiz, my maths, 9 losers, but we won't discuss the losers.
No.
But I hope you've enjoyed the season, and well, as far as we're concerned, we hope you'll be back next year.
Oh, yes,
okay.
Yes.
But can I say there's lots of room for improvement? But this year you kind of know how it flows and know what you've got to do. So we look forward to great things.
Do we hand them out a ribbon for participating?
Yes.
Maybe
best improved next year. We'll get some most improved. Yes.
Yeah, trying hard.
But I think also we need to mention this player that he was new last year and he actually played. He did a very good job this season.
Yes.
But each time he just missed the cut.
Yeah,
and this is Kel, Wambara Weasels. Wambara Weasels.
Yes.
Now, round 1, mate, you lost by 7. Round 3 by 37, 4, 58. And then and round 6 by 40. Round 7 you had a draw. So you were just off the boil.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's a shame because you did actually play better than what your position indicated, yes.
Turn up the heat next year, Kel.
Yeah, that's right. And now the highest point scorer for the season, I thought was very interesting.
4.
The point,
Yes.
points for, yes. What goes to Caboolture Vikings with a 7,495.
That's excellent.
That sounds good.
Yes.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
So I think maybe he knows what he's doing. Do you think?
I think he's warming up to the right part of the season.
Do you? Is that what
do,
it is?
yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
But no, that's really all I thought. But we have been off air for a few weeks and we do apologise. But we have had, we've been very busy.
We have,
okay?
we have indeed.
But now I think that's all from me. But one other thing I must, we must talk to the Commissioner about, how many times we face each other.
Yes.
And also this business about not playing in the buys and that.
Yes, because that did create some interest.
Oh, very much so.
It did indeed.
Okay.
Okay, now, as Wendy has mentioned, we're to the stage now of the preliminary finals, and we have the Caboolture Vikings and the Wood Raiders playing next time in the... it's actually not this weekend, it's the weekend after.
Yes.
And also we have the Phantom Roosters, Steve, and the Narangba Rangers, which is young Will.
Do you think he'll be able to stay up a bit later?
I think he might.
They'll let him stay up?
Now, Steve, there you are. I know you're wearing the crown now, but that doesn't mean you're wearing the crown after the grand final. Okay. Now, Steve, I know you like your football, and I know you're very, very sad that Queensland has lost the Origin.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah, boo-hoo. And you're very sad, but really, do you want to actually beat young Will in the final, if you get in the preliminary final? I mean, poor old Will, you know...
Yeah, but can I say that might be the only way you can win is by beating children.
But you better have some heart. I mean, poor Will. And Will actually goes for Queensland too, you know.
Oh, Will, you don't, do you?
Well, yeah, but he does, but that's okay. That's okay.
Right.
But Steve, you know, have a heart. Let young Will win. You know, you can't...
But no, don't say that, because when Will does beat him, people will think it's because Steve didn't try. Because Will's going to beat him hands down, So be careful.
Yeah, but just don't beat an aspiring young coach like Will.
That's
you know,
right.
lose gracefully.
Oh, I like that term.
Lose gracefully. Yes. Because if that was to occur, and if the Caboolture Vikings were to win, that would be a grand final of father versus son. Oh. Yeah. Caboolture Vikings might turn off the internet that week.
But it could also be, now I'm not sure the draw, but could that also be nephew versus uncle?
It could be. Oh, either way,
Yes.
either way, there's going to be like at least one Woodward in the grand final.
Oh, that's the main thing.
That's the main thing. That's
yes.
right.
Yes.
And as long as there's a Woodward name on the shield,
Yes.
there you go.
Yep.
Look, that flashes in the light. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, isn't it?
And that's all that matters.
Yes.
Now, with Origin, speaking of Origin, aren't penalty tries great, especially when Queensland players tackle a Blues player without the ball, and it was clearly going to be a try anyway, and the refs decided, yes, that's a penalty try. I'm sure the poor old Queenslanders are still crying about that.
Well, that's what they blamed that, didn't they?
Oh,
That's the reason they lost.
Well,
Or did they blame the fact they didn't have their best players?
well, maybe they were losing Cronk and
who else? There were three
Cameron
of them, wasn't
Smith
there?
and Jonathan
Somebody else.
Thurston.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so
Yeah.
yes,
But it's a
this-
shame when a whole football team relies on three players.
Yes.
If that's all they've got.
Yes. I mean, yes. So New South Wales have got a nice young team. They're going to win.
Yes.
And it's going to be a really, really good third game in Wednesday, in a week's time.
Yeah.
So that should be really good. We're looking forward to that. But look, we're only a little bit short tonight, but we'll be back for the grand final. And we might even see if we can get another co-host, and just see how we go.
Well, yes, we've actually been trying to get Wambara Weasel, so we're going to try and see if we can get him.
We'll see if we can get him on. But
yeah.
isn't it a coincidence? We just happen to be sitting in a room that's been painted blue.
Yes.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, listen, can I ask, where are Saints on the South Sydney on the ladder?
Oh, they're about third or fourth.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're doing okay.
South Sydney.
Yes,
Good,
they're doing okay.
Good. I meant to ask you.
All right.
Okay.
But they're doing well. But that's the secondary competition.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Well, whoever wins the Woodward Cup is the main one.
Yeah, all right.
Anyway.
Okay, all right.
So on that happy note, and we will see you again very, very shortly. So bye for now.
Bye.